Okay. Okay, we're ready to go. I'm actually gonna mute you, Jamie. Oh, you have already, well done. I was hearing lawnmowers and stuff in the background. It's very, I'm just gonna turn one more light on. Okay, let's begin. So everyone just coming to a comfortable seat. Remember, if it's not that comfortable to sit cross-legged, make sure that you sit on a block or a cushion, okay? So that really you want your spine to be nice and upright, okay? And ideally you want your hips at the same height as your knees. So if you're finding your knees are up here, then also sit on a block, okay? You all look pretty good though. So, placing your hands face down on your knees and sitting up nice and straight. Neck in line with the spine, top of the head flat. And then gently closing your eyes. We're going to start by relaxing the body. Starting with the crown of the head, relaxing through the forehead, relax the eyebrows, relax your eyelids, let them be heavy, relax the eyeballs, let them sink back into their sockets, relaxing your cheekbones and cheek muscles, moving down through your mouth, relax your jaw, let go of any tension you're holding in the jaw this evening. Relax the lips, let them be soft. And relax the tongue, make sure it's not stuck to the roof of your mouth. Moving down through your neck, relax your shoulders, just let them go, let them drop. Relaxing the arms, the tops of the arms, down through the elbows. The forearms relax, the wrists, all the way to the hands, then out through your fingertips. Relaxing your chest, let that be heavy. And relax the belly, just let it hang out, let go of any tension you're holding there. Relaxing your hips, let them sink down into the mat. And relax the thighs, let them be open. Relaxing your knees and all the muscles and joints around the knees. Moving down through the calves, calf muscles, all the way to the ankles. And then your feet. The tops of the feet relax. The soles of the feet relax. All the way to the toes, the big toe all the way to the little toes. The whole body is completely relaxed. From the crown of the head to the tips of the toes. Turning your attention to the breathing now, firstly focusing on the belly. Take a long inhalation to your belly, it rises and expands as you breathe in, and breathing out, the belly falls back to the natural position. Concentrating on the chest, take a long inhalation to the chest, it rises and expands as you breathe in, and breathing out, the chest falls back to the natural position. Concentrating on the shoulders, take a long inhalation to the shoulders, they rise and expand as you breathe in, and breathing out, everything falls back to the natural position. Combining all three, breathing first into the belly, then into the chest, then into the shoulders, everything rises, and like a wave crashing, everything falls back to the natural position. We take one more breath to the chest, chest rises and expands as we breathe in, and this time we breathe out of the mouth. Letting everything go. The breath is relaxed and the body is relaxed. And this is the state we want to maintain throughout the practice. So turning now to the Nadi Shodhana, the alternate nostril breath, channel purification breath. You're just going to bring your second and third finger of the right hand to just rest lightly on the third eye, so the point between the eyes on the forehead. And then just check in with your seat, so just make sure you're sitting nice and tall. And we're going to begin by taking an inhale through both nostrils. So full inhale through both. And deeply exhaling out of both nostrils. And again, deeply inhaling through both. And deeply exhaling out of both. And then blocking the right nostril with your thumb, inhaling just through your left. And we're going to count 6 as we inhale. And then you're going to block the left nostril with fourth finger and exhale right for 6. Inhale right for 6. Block right nostril left, exhale left for 6. Inhale left for 6. Blocking left nostril, exhaling right for 6. So notice if any inhale or exhale feels a little bit more laboured or harder. Inhale right for 6. So just notice any of these imbalances. Blocking right, exhaling left for 6. Inhaling left for 6. Blocking left, exhaling right for 6. And then just continuing, just counting silently to yourself. Noticing the breath, noticing the body. And just every now and again, just checking you're sitting nice and tall, chest is open. If your right arm becomes a little tired, you can always support it with your left hand. And try not to have any pressure within the face or under the second and third finger. Just continue. Just for a few more rounds. If your mind starts to wander, just bring it back to the counting and the breath. Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breath, is a really balancing breath. Balancing for both the body and the mind. We have a tendency to breathe more at different points in the day through one nostril than the other. So just bringing a little balance to the breath now. When you next exhale out of your left nostril, you can release your right hand or both hands to your knee, palms face up, but make sure you complete the round. So don't rush it and don't leave it halfway through. So when you next exhale out of your left nostril, you just release the hands and place them on your knees, palms face up, and you take a deep inhale through both nostrils. So make sure you finish the whole round. And then just releasing, a deep inhale through both nostrils, and deep exhale out of both. And one more deep active inhale through both, and active exhale out of both. And then just allow yourself to return to natural breathing. Make sure the belly's soft, make sure the chest is expanded, make sure the spine is long. And just notice how you feel this evening. We're going to be working with the forward bends. It can be quite a deep and subtle practice, but it can also bring an intensity to it. We're starting off on the right foot. So just slowly and gently taking your arms out to the sides, the palms face up. And raising the arms up above the head until the palms meet and the fingers interlock. And turning your palms to face the ceiling, stretching up through the arms. We slowly tilt the head back and gently open the eyes, let the light filter in. As we then give ourselves a stretch out through the left and the right sides of the body. Evenly on both sides. And then bringing your arms back to center, lowering your chin, releasing your fingers, stretch out nice and long and wide through the fingertips, already feeling the energy passing through the body. So you bring the arms down, ready to begin. Okay, so you're going to begin by just uncrossing the legs and crossing the opposite way. Okay, and then we're going to take an inhale and raise the arms up. And really take a deep inhale here and really feel the breath in the side ribs as you lift, and you can look up too. So really reaching tall. Okay, and then we're going to start to fold forward. So you're going to slowly fold forward. Now what you want to do is keep your sit bones grounded. Push down through the sides of the feet. If it's quite hard for you to fold forward, and especially at the beginning of the practice it might be, you can always grab onto blocks as you come down. Okay, otherwise you might be able to come the whole way down and place the hands on the floor, or you can just hover in space, that's also okay. But the main thing is try and release any curvature of the spine. So what you want to do is try and lift the chest forward as you come down, and you've got to send the breath to the hips. So lengthen in the spine, crown of the head draws forward. Deep inhale and deep exhale to fold. That's it. Just keep breathing. Activate the feet as well. So just push lightly down with the sides of the feet as you come down. And you might want to sway a little if you're tight in the hips. That might help to come a little bit lower. Or it might just feel nice anyway. That's it. And keep, rather than just collapsing the chest and the head down, keep drawing the chin and the chest and the crown of the head forward. Just a couple more breaths. Deep inhale. Lengthen, deep exhale. Fold. One more. Deep inhale, lengthen, lift a little. And exhale to fold. Okay, nice. Okay, and then just slowly patting the hands back. And you're going to roll all the way back. And we're going to take the legs up. And now what you're going to do is you're going to bend the left leg and place the left ankle on top of the right knee. So left ankle on top of the right knee, that's it. And then bend the right leg and we're going to roll up. Swastikasana. Now you might have to find your own variation of this one, fire log pose, okay? Some of you might be able to bring this bottom foot forward so that the left knee's on top of the right ankle, left ankle on top of the right knee. So it literally looks like you've got some logs. Otherwise, if it's really too much on the hips, you might just want to cross your shins, okay? So just see how you get on. But if you can sit, even if your knee's a little bit high, then do that, okay? Right, that's it, nice. Jamie Lottie, I can't actually see your knees, but you know what you're doing, okay? That's it. Taking the arms up high. So reach up high through the fingertips, gazes up. Take an inhale. And then exhale, start to fold. And again, you can always find some blocks or books or whatever it is to hold on to keep yourself from just completely either collapsing or feeling the weight of the arms in space, okay? So that's when these props might be come in a little bit handy. And you might find that you've got some fire going on already in your hips. So again, you might want to sway, you might want to come up a little bit out of them. Take a deep inhale, lift the chest, and exhale, fold. So stay low. We're going to stay here for 5 breaths. So you might want to close your eyes. Notice any heat arising. Notice any urges to come straight out. Notice tightness in the hips particularly. And try and lift the chest beyond the shins. So every inhale you come up a little bit, you reach forward, you lengthen out of the lower back, and every exhale you fold, belly comes between the legs. Sit 2 more breaths. Deep inhale. Well done, everybody. And exhale, fold. Final breath. Stay with it. Deep inhale. And exhale. Okay, and then just slowly take your time to come back up. Reaching up high with the arms, bringing them down, and then rolling back. And we're going to swap. So both legs go up. This time you bend the right leg. Place the right ankle on top of the left knee. Bend the left leg, tuck it under, and we're going to come up. Okay, you might find one side is easier or harder than the other. So remember, if you really can't do it, just cross the shins out in front of you. Okay. Most of you look like it's actually a bit easier on this side. Okay, so let's go. Nice, Susie, that's really nice. Right, taking the arms up. So also feet nice and active, toes pulling towards each other. We take an inhale to raise the arms, reach up high, look up, lift the chest, lengthen in the whole spine, and then start to come down. So keep the whole pose really active. So push down with the sides of the feet. Lengthen through the fingertips. Try not to hunch the shoulders up by the ears. Draw them back, lengthen in the spine. Again, grab your blocks if you need to. And see if you can just sit with this. Very, very intense hip opener. Strong feelings probably going on the outside edges of the hips. Maybe just see if you can deepen the breath. Use your Ujjayi breath, remember. That gentle rasping in the back of the throat as you inhale, the contraction at the back of the throat, and as you exhale. So inhale, lift the chest, over the shins a little more. Exhale, we fold. So stay here if you can. See if you can just stick with it. Try and resist the urge to release, come out. Just 2 more breaths. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Come lower if you can. 1 more. Inhale, lift. And exhale to fold. That's it. Well done, everyone. And then just slowly coming back up. It's a killer, that one. Reach up high with the arms, bringing them down and rolling back. Oh. Taking the left leg, take the right. Okay, this time you're going to take the legs out wide. And we're going to roll up. So wide angle forward fold. So you're going to pull the flesh away from the glutes, biggest muscle in the body. Give yourself a bit of a helping hand. We're going to take an inhale and raise the arms. So inhale and lift the arms. And then exhale and you're going to fold straight down the middle. So make sure your feet are nice and active. Toes are pulling towards the head. And the arms come down the middle. And again, now you can roll the thighs in towards each other, which will allow you to probably come a little bit lower. If you need to sit on a block or a cushion again in this one, then you can. That's okay. Okay. And then see if you can just creep your fingertips forward. So if the fingers touch the floor, then see if you can just creep them forward, but without just really crunching in the shoulders and neck. Draw the shoulders back, lift the chest. And breathing deeply, toes pulling towards the head, so they're nice and active legs. That's it. So keep the legs nice and active. Keep reaching forward. Now, these forward bends are always extremely frustrating, especially if you're very tight in your hamstrings, which makes them even more important to work on. One of my teachers once said that all of the postures that you don't want to do and that you don't get very far in, they're the ones that you should be doing. And there will always be an opposite posture where you'll be great at. When people will take photos of you and it will all look great. So just think of that. But right now we're just going to do these forward folds. So lifting the chest as you inhale and exhale to fold. So keep going. See if you can use the weight of the body to allow you to come down. So see if you can soften in the torso. Keeping your legs really active. Breathing into the hamstrings, lengthening in the neck. That's it. Just 1 more breath. Deep inhale and deep exhale to fold. Okay, and then just slowly patting the hands back. You're going to roll back onto the forearms, taking both legs up. Okay, we're going to do a twist to counter. So you're going to bend the right leg. You're going to place it on the outside edge of the left. Keep your left leg straight and we're going to roll up to seated. Okay, so sitting nice and tall, left leg straight, you're going to loop this left arm to the outside edge of the right knee. And then you're going to scoop the right arm round the back. That's it. And you can place the right hand on a block if you need to. So sitting nice and tall, keep this left foot as active as you can. Take an inhale, expand the chest, and as you exhale, Emily, go the other way. So that's it. That's it. As you inhale, lengthen through the torso, expand the chest, and as you exhale, start to rotate from the belly. Now take the eyes to your right hand too. So give yourself a bit of an eye stretch. Take them as far around as you can, especially if you spent a lot of the day at a computer or staring at a screen. Okay, remember, don't drop the neck though. A few of you are dropping your head down. So remember, keep the neck nice and tall and long. That's it, Jamie. And then as you exhale, rotate. Breathe into that rotation. Enjoy the twist, wringing out the spine. Deep inhale and deep exhale. Okay, one more breath. Inhale, expand the chest. And exhale, twisting from the belly. Okay, and then we're going to bring ourselves back to center. Reach up with the arms in the middle, bringing them down and rolling back. Taking the right leg up to meet the left, and then we swap. So left leg bends to the outside edge of the right thigh, and we roll up to seated. Okay, you can sit on a block for this one if you need to as well. Okay, most of the forward folds and seated ones you can sit on a block. Okay, so this left knee needs to go directly up, no dropping one way or the other. Okay, then we come and loop the right arm onto the outside edge of the knee. So apply a bit of an opposition of force between the knee and the arm. Okay, and then you're going to scoop that left arm round the back, and you can place it on a block if you need a bit more height. Pull the right toes towards the head, expand the chest, take an inhale, and exhale, start to rotate the gaze all the way, and look with the eyes as far as they'll go round. And feel that stretch in the eyeballs. Deep inhale, that's it. Deep exhale to twist. See if you can keep this left arm really nice and active, so no drooping hand like this. Keep it really nice and active. That's it. Fingers pointing to the ceiling. Inhale the sky, expand the chest. Exhale, rotate from the belly. So the twists are really, really good for aiding the digestion. Deep inhale. Deep exhale, one more breath. Inhale, expand the chest, lift the torso, lift the spine, crown of the head. Exhale, rotate from the belly. Feel that movement as you rotate. Okay, and then we're going to come back to center. Reach up high with the arms, bringing them down, rolling back. And then you're going to cross your shins and you're going to roll all the way up and forward. And we're going to come up into our first downward facing dog. So you're going to draw back into your heels. And just this evening, just start working out into the back of the legs a little bit. Okay, so just bend, say the left knee, straighten out the right leg, and vice versa. So just notice how each of the hamstrings are feeling. Make sure all of you, probably apart from Mike, could all take your hands a tiny bit wider apart. So create a little bit of space for the shoulders. And then remember, turn the wrists out, especially you, Susie. Turn your wrists out a little bit the other way, to the out, so the fingers face the outside edges of the mat. That's it. So turning out like this. I'll show you from mine, like that. Okay? So then you're going to create space for your shoulders. Can you see? That's it, Susie. Nice. That's it. And then see if you can draw your chest, everybody, back towards your thighs. Okay, and now what you might want to do is even walk your hands towards your feet just a little bit until you feel your heels meet the floor. Okay, let your head continue to hang heavy, shake it out. Draw the chest back towards the heels, lift the tailbone, and now keep your legs as they are and just walk your hands forward. And see if you can feel how you've just got a little bit more active in your legs, okay? And how your heels might even just about stay there or hover above the mat now, okay? So just working out into the hamstrings, into the back line of the body this evening. Okay, we're going to take an inhale and raise the left leg, three-legged dog. In fact, actually raise your right because you'll be able to see me better what I'm doing. Raise the right leg, three-legged dog.
So let the head hang, let the chest draw towards that left thigh. And then exhale, you're going to sweep the right foot forward. And this is what you're going to do. You're going to sweep it forward and you're going to take it out to the left. And you're going to keep it nice and active, toes pull towards head. And then you're going to keep this left leg really active. And you're going to sink down into this right hip. Okay, that's it. And you're going to lift the chest forward. So you've got to really push down through the palms, lift the chest. That's it, nice. Nice. And then you're going to bring it back. Bring the right leg back, bring it to center. And we're going to come down for Ardha Chalasana, so low lunge. Okay, you're going to take an inhale and raise the arms. So staying low, lift the arms and bring the palms together above the head as you look up. That's it. So take the gaze up, lift the chest. Take an inhale. Reach up through the fingertips and exhale. Okay. Now what you're going to do is you're going to tuck your left toes under behind you and you're going to start to fold back. Keep the hands as they are in your prayer and you're going to fold back and you're going to come and sit back. Now if you need to sit on a block or something, you can also do that. You're going to come and sit back in your lunge and you're going to start to fold down towards this right leg. If it means you can't keep your hands in prayer and you need to hold on to something, like your blocks because you're tightening the hamstrings, then do that. And if you can't keep these toes tucked under, you can put the foot flat. Okay, so just adjust yourself as you need to. But if you can stay in prayer and fold, then great. Otherwise, hold your blocks and start to fold. But again, don't completely just collapse the spine down the leg. So draw yourself forward down this leg, down the right leg, and breathe. Okay, we're going to come up. So slowly, you're going to inhale, come back to where we were, all the way. Let the foot go flat. That's it. Look up, reach up, and exhale, come back. So tuck the toes and just slowly take your time to come down and fold, folding down this right leg. Breathing deeply into that right hamstring. One more time. Deep inhale, come up, lift, reach up, exhale, come down. Tuck the toes if you can and come down. Ali, bring your right leg a bit more to center. That's it. That's it. So it's not too, that's it. And then come down. Okay, Susie, pull the right toes towards the head. Keep that right foot not as active as you can. You too, Mike. That's it. And fold. Just breathing. One more breath. Deep inhale. Exhale. Okay, inhale, come up a little bit. And we're going to plant the palms. Left toes tucked, right foot steps back. And we push back into our downward facing dog. Drawing back into your heels. Let the head hang, shake it out. Draw the chest back towards the thighs. Roll the armpits in. Nice active arms. Okay. Same on the opposite side. So we take an inhale to raise the left leg this time. Check in with the right heel. Make sure it's still drawing down towards the mat. And then exhale and sweep the left foot forward. Take it, thread it through as high up as you can. Okay, at the top of the mat. That's it. So thread it through and then sink. I haven't got any space here. That's it. That's it. Thread it through and then sink. So lift the chest. That's it, active back leg, nice. Left toes active too. Okay, breathe into this hip, this whole area. You're going to feel it down the outside edge of that left hip. And then come back up. Come back to center, bring that left foot to center. Low lunge, top of the right foot goes flat and we inhale. Raise the arm. Lift through the chest, lengthen. Okay, now you know what you're doing. Exhale, tuck the toes and fold down. Fold forward and fold down. Grab onto whatever you need to. You can, at this point, if you want to, just even hold the base of that left foot and start to fold that way. So it's really up to you. Sit nice. And then inhale, come up. Slowly float yourselves up. Lift up. Reach up through the fingertips, breathe into the side ribs, and exhale, come down. Tuck the toes if you can, and folding. Close your eyes if you haven't already. Drawing that nose to the knee. One more time. Inhale all the way up. Reach up. Treat it like a dance. Reach up. And exhale, fold down. We'll only live in our bodies this one time, so let's just enjoy it. Breathe into that left leg. And then inhale back up all the way. Plant your palms, right toes tuck, left foot goes back, and we push back into our downward facing dog. Take an inhale, take an exhale out of the mouth. One more. Inhale through the nose, and exhale out of the mouth. Okay, and then just slowly padding your feet forward, one in front of the other, towards your hands. And we're going to come to fold, Uttanasana fold. So you're going to grab your opposite elbows and you're going to fold, okay? You might want to bend your knees first. When you bend your knees, you might feel that release in the neck and the top of the shoulders. And then just start to allow the elbows to be really heavy, allow the hands to be really heavy as the tailbone lifts and the back of the legs start to open up. And then really breathing into the back line of the body. We work so much with the front line. Sometimes we forget this back line. The yogis say it's all about things gone past. When we work with our back chakras, we're working with things that have happened to us already, things that we can't change, but that might hold us back in some way from moving forward. So it's a really, really important practice, really important areas of the body to work into. So see if you can just stay here for a couple more breaths. Make sure you're right on the balls of the feet, gripping with your toes so you don't just drop forward. But the more you're on the balls of the feet, the more you'll feel that length in the back line. Okay, one more breath. And then on your exhale, just release your hands, let them hang like a rag doll, and then just slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, allow yourself to come back up to standing. Allow the arms to come out wide, reach out wide until the palms meet. And then we can exhale the hands down in front of the heart. And just close your eyes just for a moment. Just centering yourself on your mat, in this space, in this body. Okay, inhaling to open the eyes. Exhale, release your hands. Inhale your arms out wide. Reach out wide as they go up. Exhale, micro back bend, lift the heart to the ceiling. Inhale, we come to center, and exhale, come down in an eastern bow. So bring the hands into prayer, and when they meet the forehead, then you can fold all the way, and then release. Inhale to lift the head, lift the heart, look forward. Exhale, plant the palms and step back into plank pose, and hold in your plank pose. So shoulders above wrists, heels above toes, pull up in the belly, neck is long. Take an inhale here. And then option, either drop your knees, chest, chin, or you can come down for chaturanga. So either knees, chest, chin, and cobra or chaturanga. So up to you. Slide through, that's it. And exhale, roll back. Lovely, nice Emily. Over the toes into downward facing dog. Let your head hang, let it go. Okay, we take an inhale to raise the left leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, sweep the left foot forward, bring it to the front of the mat. Lower your right. Just check your heels are in line, and you're going to come up for your warrior ones. Okay, so palms meet, gaze goes up. Front knees bent, knee over the ankle, back foot's facing slightly forward. That's it, everyone looks good. Everyone looks really good. That's it, see if your palms can meet, arms nice and straight. That's it, look up. Take a deep inhale, lengthen, and then exhale, open. Warrior two. Chest is open, that's it. Sink a little bit lower if you can. Keep that back leg nice and active. Outside edge of the back foot is really pushing down into the mat. Then you're going to get the opening in the hips as well. Okay, take an inhale and exhale. Then you're going to inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, reach forward and come down. Trikonasana, extended Trikonasana. Okay, so left hand on the inside edge of the left leg, right arm lifts. And then see if you can turn the gaze towards that top thumb. Tuck the tailbone under, so you might come up a little bit higher. That's it. Spread the fingers nice and wide, shoulders draw back. That's it. Chest open, a nice active posture. Take an inhale and exhale. And then everybody inhale up to standing. Exhale, rotate forward. And you're going to step this back foot a tiny bit closer in. So now you've got about a meter between the feet. Okay, that's it. Then you're going to inhale the arms forward. And you're going to exhale them round the back. And we're going to take it to reverse prayer. So your hips should be pointing forward, both legs are straight. Check your feet are in line. So Ali, you might want to bring your right foot a bit more, the heel in line with the left foot. That's it, okay? That's it. So palms meet, chest opens, take an inhale, come forward. Okay, if you can't do reverse prayer, grab your opposite elbows, okay? Inhale, come forward, and might bring your left foot a bit more to the center of the mat as well. That's it. And exhale to fold, okay? If this is too intense on your hamstrings, you can release your hands as they are and grab blocks or something to hold on to, okay? To allow yourself to come down, but that's up to you. If you feel like you can stay and you can still keep the integrity of the pose with the chest opener too, then do that. And what you're doing is just lengthening down this left leg. So gripping with your toes because you're going to be a bit wobbly. Draw the right hip forward, left hip back, so the hips are nice and stable and the legs are really active. That's it. So right hip forward, left hip back. And then don't come down over to the side. Come straight on. So Jamie, come straight down that left leg. Turn the body to come straight down the left leg. That's it. I don't know where you were going, off into the flower bed or somewhere. Okay, so come down that left leg and keep breathing. Close the eyes if you can stay without wobbling too much and allow the chest to come down. Breathe into that left hamstring. Gripping with your toes. You might need to keep the eyes open in this one. Okay, one more breath. Deep inhale, deep exhale to fold. Okay, then you're going to come up to halfway. You're going to energize through that standing leg. And you're just going to see if you can float the back leg up into Warrior 3 variation. You can release the hands if you want to, take it into another variation, maybe arms out wide, or you can keep them as they are. Okay, so just see how you get on. Find that focus, find that balance this evening. Lengthen through the neck, draw the torso forward, lift the back leg, tiny bit higher. Nice. And then everybody release. Release the palms, step the right leg back, step the left, and pushing back into downward facing dog. Okay, if you want to, you can take a pause here. In fact, everyone take a pause. Drop the knees, sit back on the heels, and let the arms go back. Palms face up, crown of the head comes down. Sit all the way back onto your heels. And if the bum doesn't meet the heels, then you can always place a block underneath, okay? And bring the knees together, Susie. Make sure the knees are together. That's it. That's it. So come down, knees together. So Balasana, child's pose. It's not done enough, Balasana, in yoga practice. So just enjoy it. Close your eyes. Let the head rest either on the mat or on a block. Just take stock, take a moment, take a pause. Everyone needs to do that sometimes. Okay, and then very slowly just sliding your hands forward again, tucking your toes, and you're going to push back into downward facing dog. So drawing back into your heels. Okay, same on the right side. So we take an inhale to raise the right leg, three-legged dog. Keep that left heel down, keep the head hanging, keep the chest drawing towards that left thigh. And then exhale and sweep the right foot forward, bring it to the front of the mat. Check your heels are in line, so the feet start in the middle of the mat, and then you're going to come up. That's it. Warrior 1. So left foot draws forward, right hip draws back, we're sinking down, right knee over the ankle. Sit nice, very nice. Gaze goes up, take a deep inhale, expand again through the side ribs, lengthen through the fingers. And then exhale and open. Warrior 2. You might want to take your stance a bit longer in your Warrior 2. It's often longer than Warrior 1. Okay, so sinking low. Make sure this right knee is slightly rotated out. You should be able to see the big toe of the right foot. That's it. Nice. Then inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, reach forward and come down. Bring the right hand. You can either hold the shin or bring it onto the inside edge of the right shin. Tuck the tailbone and then turn the gaze to look up. Spread the fingers, look up towards that top thumb. Trikonasana, softening the gaze, maybe even smile. One more breath. And then everybody inhale up to center. Exhale, rotate through the palms. Step this back foot a tiny bit closer. So you've got about 1 meter between the feet now. Square your hips. So turn that left hip to face forward. Okay. Now, this variation, you can, if you want to, interlace the fingers, but it's really up to you. Okay, you can otherwise just come down with your hands on your blocks in your forward fold. Okay, so it's up to you. If you come forward in the chest opener, then do that. So left hip draws forward, right hip draws back. Gripping with the toes, let the head hang and start to fold. Let the arms come over too. Nice active forward fold. Okay, otherwise you just hold on to your shins, you hold on to blocks, you hold on to the floor if you can reach, and you come down. So just find whatever variation works for you, but the most important thing is that you're really working in the legs. So gripping with the toes, left hip draws forward, right hip draws back. Breathe into that right hamstring as you come down. Lengthen the spine down the leg as well. So keep drawing the chest towards the top of the foot to give you that length. Draw out of the lower back, out of the pelvis, out of the sacrum as you come down. Right, one more. Deep inhale. Deep exhale to fold. Nice. Okay, and then just slowly coming back up. You can release the hands if you want to and just float the arms out into any variation of Warrior 3. Lengthen through the fingers. Nice, that's it. Nice, Mike. Nice, Ali. That's it. Notice if this side is harder than the other, if you're a little bit more wobbly here. Here right now we're in our left side of the brain, the organisational side. I seem to be a little bit wobbly here. It's probably about right. Okay, so see if you can just find a balance. Take one more deep breath. And then everybody release. Plant the palms, step the left foot back, step the right, and push back into downward facing dog, drawing back into your heels. Notice how the back of the legs feel now. Notice if they are that little bit closer towards the mat. Draw back. Okay, inhale, look towards the hands, and on the exhale, just slowly pad the feet in front of each other until you get to the front of the mat. Okay, and then this time you're going to use your second and third finger to just hook around the big toes, just the big toes. And then you're going to let the chest fold in as the elbows go out. And we're going to take this variation of Uttanasana. So you're just holding the big toes with the second and third finger as you fold in towards the legs. Make sure that the tailbone's lifted. And again, if you need to, bend the knees, get that release, let the head shake out and hang, and then just slowly start, as the chest stays where it is, to let the tailbone lift. So just working in stages here. Seem to have lost the picture from Emily and Jamie and Lottie. Everybody else, just allow the neck to completely lengthen. So allow your head, the heavier the head is, the more of a stretch you're going to get in that back line. So just let it go. When we open up these back chakras, it's all about letting go of things gone past. Accepting what has gone. We're moving with grace forward. Take one more deep inhale and one more exhale. Okay, and then just slowly releasing the fingers and like a rag doll, just slowly allowing yourself to come back up to standing. Drawing the arms out wide, reach out wide until the palms meet. And then we can exhale the hands down in front of the heart. And just closing your eyes, centering yourself on your mat, in this space, in this body. So inhaling to open the eyes, exhale to release the hands. Inhale your arms out wide, reach out wide until the palms meet. Exhale, micro back bend, lift the heart to the ceiling. Inhale, we come up to center, and exhale, eastern bows. So palms in front of the forehead as you come down. Inhale to lift the head, lift the heart, look forward. Exhale, plant the palms, and if you can, do a little jump back into your plank pose. That's it. Nice, Lottie. Okay, make sure your shoulders are right above your wrists, Mike, so roll forward a little bit more. That's it. Now you're going to feel a little bit of engagement of the core. Okay, take an inhale, everyone, and then on your exhale, either drop your knees, chest, chin, or you can chaturanga. It's up to you. Inhale, slide forward, and exhale, fold back. Tuck the toes and fold back. Downward facing dog. Okay, final round. We take an inhale to raise the left leg. Three-legged dog. Exhale, sweep the left foot forward to the front of the mat. Lower the right, so you've got a long, wide stance. And you're going to windmill the arms up now, directly into your warrior twos. Check the arms are in a nice straight line, so one's not drawing too far around, okay? So chest is nice and open. Drop the shoulders down. Take the gaze strongly down that middle finger. Tailbone draws down, sink a little bit lower. Nice. Take an inhale. Expand the chest. Exhale. Lottie, just take care that that left knee's rotated out slightly rather than dropping in. That's it. Out to the left. That's it. You get more opening across the hips. And everybody take an inhale, straighten the front leg and turn the left foot so it's parallel with the right. Okay, we're going to reach the arms forward and then you're going to draw them round the back. Okay, so same thing, you're going to interlace the fingers, but just check the interlace, turn it the other way this time. Okay, so opposite hand on top. Okay, then you roll the shoulders back and together, and then we're going to start to fold forward. So you're going to fold forward, and you're going to come all the way down. You can, if you want to, take your stride a little bit wider. Remember, don't sit back. Don't sit back on your heels and roll forward onto the balls of the feet. Then you're going to feel more of that stretch up the back line of the body, and allow the head to start to move down towards the floor. The crown of the head. Breathe into the arms, the chest, the shoulders, the back of the legs. Very intense, wide angled forward fold. That's it. Let the arms come over if they can. So work into the shoulders too. Nice. That's it. Breathe. Everybody, don't forget to breathe. A lot of these forward folds are just about softening into the postures, giving yourself the time, not running away, just staying. And the body just knows intuitively what to do. So try not to grip, try and just soften. And try and just tune into your breath. Just two more. Deep inhale. Exhale. Final breath. Inhale. And exhale to fold. Okay, and then very, very slowly take your time, especially if you have low blood pressure. Just really take your time to come back up to standing. Just let the blood return. Releasing the hands, palms press down, turn the left foot to face forward, turn the right, energize through that standing leg, and just floating the back leg up. Okay, we're just going to stay here for a moment in your warrior three, practice your balance, and then when you're ready, you take an inhale, and on your exhale, you fold. Okay, we're going to come into our standing split, so you're going to raise that right leg in the air, and you're going to, so you can hold on to blocks, remember, if you need to. Okay, you need to hold on to a block, then do that. And then just turn it to a lower level as you get a bit lower. And keep lifting that right leg up in the air. That's it. And then see if you can fold the chest in towards that left thigh, that left leg. And then see, if you want to, have a little play. See if you can hold the left ankle with the right hand. And then maybe you can hold it with the right too. Let the head completely go. Let the chest fold in. That's it. One more breath. Well done, everybody. Nice, Emily. Nice, Susie. Nice, Ali. Nice, Tom. Right, then release. Plant the palms, step the right leg back, step the left. And pushing back. Take an inhale, take an exhale out of your mouth. Let it go. Let the tongue hang out. Let it all go. It's intense working into the back line. Okay. Final side. Take an inhale, raise the right leg. Three-legged dog. Exhale, sweep the right foot forward. Bring it to the front of the mat. Long stance. And windmill the arms up. Warrior two. Chest is open. Sink low. That's it. Open up through the hips. Gaze is forward. Take a deep inhale. And then an exhale, release. Turn the right foot so that it's parallel with the left. This time you're going to bring both hands onto the waist. You're going to take an inhale, come forward. And then an exhale, you're going to fold and place your hands down. You can place your left hand on the block if you need to come up a little bit higher. And we're going to take it to a twist. So you're going to take an inhale and open the right arm. Okay, so you're going to rotate and open on the right side. That's it. So breathe into, especially that left hip, into the back of the legs. Check that you're nice and forward on the feet. That's it. So left arm straight. See, check yourself in your own screen and check that this arm, this top arm, is in line with the bottom arm. Okay? And if that means a little bit more rotation, that's it. Or if it means bringing this hand a little bit more, your left hand a little bit further round or further forward, then you can do that too. That's it. Shoulders back. And then see if you can turn the gaze towards that top thumb again. That's it. Breathe into the rotation. Nice. Very nice, Tompo. And then release. Bring the right hand down and we swap. Okay, so roll forward. Check yourself here. Okay, this is a really good. You can watch me. So here, the natural thing is to sit back. If you sit forwards, you're going to find that this right shoulder is right above that right wrist. And then you can open up. And you've got to breathe into that right hip, draw the shoulders back, spread the fingers, spread the toes, look up towards that top thumb. Soften in the face as you do. Deep breaths into the belly for these twists. That's it. Deep inhale. Nice. Arm, top, bottom arm really, really straight and active. Exhale to rotate. One more breath. Deep inhale. Exhale to twist. Okay, and then we bring both hands down. And then just carefully bringing the hands onto your waist, draw the shoulders back. And then just slowly drawing yourselves back up to standing. We're going to turn the right foot to face forward, turn the left, energize through that standing leg and floating the left leg back up. Warrior three. Find the balance. Notice if it's coming a little bit more naturally now after the third round. So take an inhale and exhale, fold. Everybody come down. Remember, grab your blocks if you need to. And come down. Shoot that left leg up in the air. Really give it your all here. Okay, we're going to be down on the mat in a minute. So just really shoot that left leg up. Grab onto the right ankle if you can. Maybe grab with the left hand too if you're feeling particularly excited and able. That's it. Nice. Nice. Jamie and Lottie, I've lost you again. Might be the reception. Okay, just fold the chest in towards that thigh. One more breath. And then everybody release. Place the left leg back, place the right and push back. Downward facing dog, drawing back into your heels. Take an inhale. Take an exhale out of the mouth. Let it go. Let your neck be long, let the head be heavy. and draw back. Okay. And then everybody just slowly and softly patting your feet all the way forwards. You're going to come down onto your bums and you're going to roll back, and you're going to roll all the way down onto your forearms, and we're going to take the legs up. We're going to lift the chest. Okay. You're going to bend your left leg and tuck it under. Okay, so we're going to bring it into half Virasana. So you're going to come up, and if you can, you're going to tuck this left foot underneath. Now, you might want to sit on a block here. Okay, to do that. When you sit on the block, sit on it with both butt cheeks though, okay? If you're going to sit on a block. Bring your knees together, right toes pull towards the head. And we're going to take an inhale and raise the arms. So sit tall. And then an exhale and you start to fold forwards, okay? And if you can, just holding on maybe to the base of the foot, maybe onto your shin. And just close your eyes here. Just soften in the upper body. You're going to feel quite an intense stretch down the back of the right leg. So again, just see if you can just stay. If you can move into these dark places. See if you can breathe a bit of lightness in there. So use your breath. Deep inhale, lift a little, lengthen a little, and deep exhale to fold. Keep going. 2 more. Stay with it. Deep inhale. Deep exhale to fold. If you feel real heat, real burning, maybe from a lot of cycling or running, just notice it, it's okay. This is the counter. So see if you can just stay here. Think of all that time you spend doing those things. And this is just a few breaths. 1 more. Deep inhale, lift and lengthen down that right leg. And deep exhale. Okay, well done everybody. And then just slowly drawing yourselves back up. You're going to roll back all the way. Take both legs up and we swap. So bend the right leg this time, tuck it under, and we're going to roll up. Okay, so again, sit on your block if you need to. Bring your legs together, knees together. And then we're going to reach up high with the arms. So reach up high through the fingertips. Take an inhale. And then exhale, start to fold. And again, don't just collapse the spine like this, okay? So lengthen everything, chest forward as you come down. Hold on to the base of the foot. Use your strap if you need to here. Remember, you can use a strap to allow yourself to come down. If you want to use that onto the base of the foot to come down. Or just hold your shin or hold your calf. Close your eyes and just allow the body to melt. Melt in the heat of what is going on in the back of in your hamstring, in your left hamstring. What you'll find in these forward bends is the more time you spend and the more patience you have, you'll just naturally come lower and deeper. These were always the things that used to be my bugbear. I used to hate. I used to think, oh, I'm stuck about 1 centimetre down. Okay, so if you're in that place right now, just try and think of the aim, which is just to take time, just trust that you will get there. And just soften into it. Let your body be heavy. Let the torso, let gravity slowly, very slowly draw you down. Keep breathing. Stay with me. 3 more. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Keeping that left foot nice and active, toes pulled towards the head. Deep inhale, lift the chest a little towards that left foot. Exhale, lengthen and fold. And final breath, deep inhale. Make it a good one. And deep exhale. Okay, and then very slowly drawing yourselves back up. Reach up high with the arms, bringing them down and rolling back. Roll back onto your forearms, lift the chest. Okay, and now you can come all the way down. Come back, bring the back down, draw the knees into the chest and just give yourself a little hug out. Okay, we're going to do the deeper supine twist to finish Garudasana legs. So what you're going to do is you're going to cross the right leg over the left. Okay, then bring both feet to the floor. Okay, so cross the right leg over the left, bring both feet to the floor, then lift the hips up, drop them slightly to the right side. That's it, and now drop the knees to the left. Okay, and now you can bring your arms maybe into your cactus arms, palms face up, and turn the head to the right. And just breathing into that twist. So the twists also always provide a really nice release. One more deep inhale and deep exhale. Okay, and then drawing the knees back up to center, bring the hips to center too, and we swap. So just crossing the left leg over the right, lift the hips up, drop them out to the left side a little bit, and then drop the knees down to the right. Garudasana twist. Turn the head to the left. Breathe into that left shoulder. Breathe into that rotation in the spine. Enjoy the twist. And then bringing your knees back to center. And you can either do it one more time, or you can do it normally one more time, or you can just start to prepare for your Shavasana. Okay, make sure if you need to, you grab a jumper or blanket. Body quickly cools down in Shavasana, so just grab yourself something. Maybe turn any lights out that you like to. Let the feet go really wide. Let the arms go really wide. Palms face up. And just allow your chin to tuck in, elongating the spine. And then maybe taking a deep inhale and an exhale out of the mouth. Watch how the spine just softens as you do. So deep inhale through the nose. And deep exhale out of the mouth. One final time, deep inhale through the nose. Really fill the lungs, expand the chest, lift a little, and exhale out of the mouth. Let it go. Long out breath. If you suffer from sadness or trauma, distress, I say that you can let a lot go with your out breath. So just remember that. And then just coming to stillness now. Softening behind the eyes. Softening the cheekbones. And the jaw too. Let the belly soften. And feel the weight of the hip bone sinking into the mat. And then just softening in the knees. And the calf muscles. And let your feet be heavy. Just notice this evening the parts of the back of the body, the back of your body that touch the mat, touch the earth. And see if you can just draw down in those areas a bit more deeply. So we've been working quite intensely this evening with the back chakras, things gone past. So just now acknowledge and accept with gratitude anything that's gone past in your life that you might still be clinging on to. Maybe you can think of something in particular that now is the moment to just let go of. And just imagine whatever it is, as you let go, is just literally seeping into the earth, into the floor beneath you. And it's just dissipating, it's gone. It's as easy as that. We cannot change the past. We can only frame the future. Slowly bringing the awareness back to the body by gently wriggling your fingers and toes. And when you're ready, you're just going to draw your knees up into your chest, and we're going to roll over onto the right side or onto the left if you have low blood pressure. And just staying curled up in a ball with your eyes closed, just enjoying the final moments. Slowly and gently, just come to press yourselves back up to seated, coming to sit cross-legged on your mats, crossing the legs the opposite way for balance and sitting up nice and straight for the final closing. We're going to take the arms out to the sides, the palms face up, and slowly raising the arms up above the head until the palms meet in prayer. And bringing the palms down onto the back of the head first, we acknowledge the superconscious realm. Then bringing the palms to the front of the forehead for imagination, insight and intuition. Bringing the palms to the front of the throat for clarity of thought, communication and action. And finally bringing the palms to the heart center.
to acknowledge the gratitude that shines within. Namaste. My bowl was still ringing. It was nice. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed practice, guys. You all did very well. I feel like I could go to sleep now. I've got bedhead. Anyway, I hope you all sleep well. People often do after the forward folds, okay? And I'll see you next week. Next week is the hip openers. Oh, hi, Nick. Next week's the hip openers. Probably haven't had a Manasana, okay? It's very exciting. Anyway, I'll see you all then. Have good weeks. Pleasure. Bye. Bye.